Sri Maatre Namaha. Karakalitha, Lasat, Hema, Padmaam, Varaangeem, Sarvaalankaara, Yuktaam. Karakalitha, she is holding in her hand. Hema, Lasat is great, Hema is gold, Padma is lotus. So, she is holding a golden lotus in her hand. The lotus here is a big flower which represents the broad-mindedness. Whenever we meditate on the form, it is wise to take the tattva behind the form, tattva behind the ornament, tattva behind the ayudhas, so that we just don't get ourselves limited on the forms and identities. So the lotus is a broad-mindedness. And that lotus is gold. Gold is the most valuable metal. So gold, that means great broad-mindedness. And then it enhanced further with the word Lasat. So the great gold. So actually the greatest of all the characters is represented by this word Lasat, Hema, Padma. When your consciousness is pure, your words will be very sweet, like honey, like nectar. And people who listen to your words will be mesmerized and enjoying the bliss from the words, very soothing. Like the Gopikas enjoy the flute of Krishna, they may even close their eyes, just listen to you with nothing else in their mind. And that will be your words. Your thoughts always be broad-minded. Your mind will not be limited to your own family, your own self, and you'll always do, you'll think of the entire Vasudhaika Kutumbakam. How big is your family? The entire world is my family. I'm not limited to this small family of 4 or 5. And that will be your thoughts. Thoughts will always be auspicious thoughts. And your actions also will be broad-minded. Whatever action you do for the welfare of the society. So even in your puja, you first say, Loka Kalyanartham Pujam Garishe. And that is the quality when your consciousness is pure. When you have this action, word and thought, naturally your face will be bright with a smile. So that's why she told in the beginning itself, Vikisitavatanam, Padmapatrayi Dakshim Hema Bambita Vastram Karakalitha Lasat Hema Padmaam Varaangeem. This Padma is actually not leaving us, coming from the beginning. Lotus, 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 and it's going to lotus, gold, Aruna. These are the words coming again and again, which is reminding us of the great qualities like sacrifice, purity, broad-mindedness. That is what we need to think about this hand. So, she's holding that. And she's giving us the boon. She's always a giver. And the giving also, the great giving. She never takes anything. Whatever you offer, she will return to us multifold. That's why we need to offer our happiness. That's why they say in the Manasika Upachara, Arishadvagya Vichajanam, Dhupangal Bhyanama, Indriya Nigraham, Pushpangal Bhyanama, Shivashikti Samarasyam, Naivedyam Kalbhyanama. If the husband and wife don't fight between each other, that's the greatest Naivedyam. If the Shiva who is seeing the world merges with the Shakti who is the world, that's the greatest Naivedyam. If you offer these kind of Tattva Achamanam, Tattva Naivedyam, Tattva Upacharas, then she will ultimately give you the greatest vara, greatest boon, which is making you equal to her. That is a greatness. Lalitha Ambika, she merges you into her and you don't exist at all. So that is the great hand which you are meditating on. And then comes the Sarvaalankaara Yuktaam. Again, here also Alankarana means decoration. She's having all the ornaments like Ratna Kiritam, then Muktavalim, Mekavalim, Channaviram, Keyuru, Gadatityam, Valayavalim, Burmikavalim, Padagatakam, Saubhagyavaranam, Ratna Ruparam, Padangulikam, whatnot. Everything she's wearing. So here also if your focus is on just the ornaments, you are limited to the identity. But look at the ornament. A king wears a crown as a symbol of achievement of the Samrajya kingdom. So any abharana, any ornament you are wearing is a symbolic representation of the victory over any negative thought or negative energy in that area, in that center, nadi center. So that is the symbolic. So Sarvaalankariktam, Sarvabharanabhushitam, Sarvanavadyam, Sarvarunam, Anavadyangim. These are the words which used to describe her. So let us take a few abharanas here. So she is wearing, say, Vajjanam, Katisutram. So ego center is Kati. Ego, that's where the Shukra Graha energy is. So Shukra Graha is a symbol for ego. So the victory over ego is represented by the people wearing ladies wearing the waistband. And then if you take the Padakatkam, anklets. Ankle is the place where the Shanishwara exists, the energy of the Shanishwara. That's why when you go out, you need to wash your feet right from the ankles to the complete feet. That way, you don't bring the negative energy from outside to inside. So, that is the anklet. So, this wearing of anklet is a symbolic representation of victory over inauspiciousness. So, your thought will be auspicious, your words will be auspicious, you always wish good for everybody, including the people who hurt you also. That's the victory. And then, Ratnanupura, the chain coming from the toe ring to the anklet, it denotes protection. Kurma prishta jaishnu prapadanvita. So that be a little bent, an upward bend. So that denotes protection. Similarly, there is another ornament called Bulaki, coming from the nose bridge. There is an ornament, at the end of the ornament you have a pearl touching the upper lip. And the reason for wearing this is, upper lip is Uchishta. Echai they say in Tamil, Engili in Telugu, Juta in Hindi. There is no word in English because that's not there in the culture. So, that Echai is a defect in the Anga. But she's Anavadyangi. So, to remove the defect, she's wearing that ornament. And when you meditate on the ornament, then the defective words coming from between the lips, that Vakya dosham, Purusha Vakya Pada Prayogam, all these doshas will be removed by meditating on the nose, that ornament. Similarly, the nose ring, Nasabharanam, there is a nerve there. When you wear the nose ring, the nerve will be cut, they say. And the cutting of that nerve makes you detached from the parents' house. That's why before marriage, at the time of marriage, they make the girl wear the nose ring. It may look a little bit cruel for us, but if the girl doesn't get out of the attachment from the parents' family, she'll be sandwiched between the parent and the in-laws. So with great thought, the people developed this ornament. So by puncturing there, the attachment to the family, it's a victory, symbolic victory of I don't have an attachment, because as the Vedic rule, after the marriage, the in-laws are my parents. So I follow that. As a victory symbol, they wear that. So this nose ring is a symbol of detachment and also the complete control over the entire world. Abhirami Andadi story, that's a South Indian Tamil devotee of Lalita. The story is a big one. But then at the end of the story, Lalita takes her nose ring and throws that into the sky, and the whole world is full with great moonlight, like crores of Paurnami moonlight will be there. And that is the supremacy of the entire world. Similarly, you take the ornaments, rings. The mother is wearing on the 10 fingers. The 10, the Karangulina Kotpanna Narayana Dashakrutihi. So when you meditate on these rings, then you have control on the 5 Karmendriyas, 5 Jnanendriyas. Indriya control is there. So that's how when you meditate on different parts, if you keep on saying, it will be endless. There are every ornament she is wearing, not for her pleasure. She is wearing so that the jiva who meditate on her, every inch of her that form gives you some effect. So when you meditate on the ornaments, this is the power you get. So Sarvaalankaara. Not only that, when you speak good words, the mouth, that's why they say most beautiful person is the one who is having a most beautiful character. And she is Jagadeka Sundari. Everybody knows, not Jagadeka Sundari, all the Chaturdhata Bhuvanadishwari. So when you meditate on this unparalleled beauty and unparalleled Alankara, then slowly over a period of time, you get the power. Because of the power, you get all the tattvas invoked in you. Sri Maatre Namaha.